Hey, it's story time with the whistleblower, Bill Alfonso, and I got my niece, Angelica. She's visiting from New York. She's a veteran, Army, hardcore daddy, just like Bill Alfonso. Hey, listen, since she was a kid, I've been telling her these stories about wrestling and, you know, life's deals. And Angelica, since this is story time with your uncle, me, the whistleblower daddy. Oh, thanks. I'm her only uncle, brother. I've told you I've told you a lot of stories. What is one of your favorite stories so I can tell it on story time with the whistleblower daddy?
All right. My favorite. Oh, I've heard so many.
Is it one about the airplane?
No, no.
The alligator?
No. What
the
about
the time the giant wanted me to do something to the girls?
Listen, my favorite one.
Okay.
Millions. Okay, was the one where allegedly you were on the cover of High Times magazine.
Ooh, I love that story. Speaking of Van Damme, you know what him and Sabu did to me one night? We did a show in Boston. It was a nice thing. We're back at the hotel. We ate. We had a couple cocktails at the hotel. Go back to the room. It's about 3 in the morning, so I'm sleeping. Van Damme and Sabu come in my room while I'm sleeping, and they pull a cute little rib, they thought. So they got some Icy Hot that they use for their muscles and sore and shit. They use it all the time. It's stronger than Icy Hot. It's like a 4-cylinder. Anyway, I'm sleeping. I probably get a buzz sleeping, you know, drinking and, you know, whatever. So they sneak over and they rub some of that shit on my head. The Icy Hot was, you know, strong. And they were waiting for a reaction. So a couple of seconds later, I said, oh, I feel something. So I go like this. Oh, I'm hot, I'm sleeping. And I wipe it in my eyes for some reason. And they said, oh no, and it got so hot. And I said, bad rib, motherfuckers, bad rib. And they put me in the shower. But speaking of Van Damme, here's your deal about the High Times magazine. Why is that one of your favorite stories?
Well, take a guess.
I know, you like Van Damme. So, we were at the ECW Arena in Philly. It was in January sometime. It was cold and shit. Van Damme says, hey, the High Times magazine people, they're out in New York. They want to do a shoot. Since I'm a big advocate for marijuana, and they know I'm got it going on, they want to come do a shoot with me, you, and Sabu. Mostly me, he says. I said, okay, Daddy. But anyway, we do some shoots. The guy comes. It's like a big production. You know, it's a national magazine. We think it could possibly end up being on the cover of the magazine. So that would be pretty cool. So about 10 guys came from New York, High Times people, production, producers, photographer, everything. And they had maybe a pound of pot, the really good High Times magazine pot.
Allegedly.
Allegedly. No, it's a shoot. It's real. It was a good pot. It's not allegedly. It's true. So we do the shoot. And they came out good, and they had bodyguards. I mean, yeah, security at the front door. And, you know, nobody could come in. It's a closed session. It was pretty cool. And they said, okay, Van Damme told me this a week later. He said, Fonzie, we might be on the cover, but there's 5 people who decide who's going to be on the cover. And it's either us, me, you, and Sabu, and I'm holding the belt with a big thing of pot on the belt and everything, and it says pot smokers, RVD, or it could be Ozzy Osbourne. So they voted 3-2 Ozzy Osbourne to be on the cover. So they felt that our picture was good enough for the cover, so they gave us a cover in a centerfold spread, like a gimmick cover in the magazine that would have been the cover. So that's why they say, hey, you guys allegedly were on the cover of the magazine, but you're not, you're on the inside. So that's the story about that. And after the shoot, they gave us each a big bag of Bud, High Times magazine shit. It was great.